Welcome, fellow searchers. The following is a summary of my final project for Info 244, online searching. For my project, I chose to create a video tutorial of 5 advanced search techniques in NoveList Plus, a database designed to help library staff with readers' advisory transactions. The target audience for my tutorial are reference staff at Multnomah County Library, a large public library system serving the Portland, Oregon metropolitan area, where I work as an Indigenous Program Specialist within Multnomah County Library School Corps Division. I chose this database because NoveList Plus is frequently used by staff for readers' advisory transactions, as well as by other reference staff throughout our library system to create book lists, find book reviews, and storytime and outreach titles. I knew that reference staff are given an introductory tutorial on NoveList as part of their reader's advisory training, but that the focus of this training is understandably an overview of the database's unique appeal, genre, and theme indexing, and its author, title, and series read-alike tools. As such, it includes very little discussion of NoveList Plus's advanced search techniques. While staff are encouraged to explore the help documentation in all of our subscription databases, I think it's unlikely that many people have the capacity to comb through all of the database's extensive help documentation given the multiple demands on staff time. Also, in my experience providing readers advisory, I find most patrons expect staff to quickly find and recommend titles, and often have little patience for extended transactions. It's my hope that knowledge of these advanced search techniques may allow staff to work more efficiently, ultimately saving both staff time and the time of the reader. With those goals in mind, I decided to focus on 5 tips and techniques that could quickly be explained and implemented, and which have the potential to be generalized to other database interfaces. These included search box syntax, including best practices for punctuation, quotation marks, and parentheses in search statements, truncation, what it is and examples of how to use it, including the fact that NoveList Plus allows you to search for missing words with the truncation symbol, NoveList Plus's 2 wildcard symbols, what they are and the difference between how they are used, singular versus plural searching, examining this hidden default setting and providing a workaround for it, and finally discussing the search history page, explaining that searchers can view, modify, and combine their searches and print and/or email search results. I also included a very quick demonstration of command line searching. I ended by providing links to some of the most useful help documentation in NoveList Plus as a jumping off point for further exploration, including an overview of NoveList Plus from EBSCO and resources on NoveList story elements, as well as regular and advanced search strategies. As mentioned, I'm an Indigenous Program Specialist with the MCL School Corps Division. Our work is focused on providing curriculum support to educators, exposing students to high-quality reading materials, and teaching library skills and information literacy to K-12 students. As such, my work is generally not directly related to providing staff training. However, I see 2 possible paths for this video tutorial to be implemented in our library system. One path is to share the video with our training librarians to solicit feedback and see if it might be integrated into existing training on NoveList Plus, either in the self-guided trainings available to staff on MCL's Niche Academy or potentially used as pre-work to an in-person reference refresher class. In either case, a feedback survey is distributed to people after they finish any training. The other possibility is submitting it to be shared in the Monday Minute, a short, tech-related newsletter distributed weekly to reference staff that highlights quick, useful tech tips. Here, it would be necessary to link a feedback form pushed in the final slide to solicit feedback about clarity, content, and usefulness. In either case, the video would need to be re-recorded in a software that does not publish the video with a watermark on it. Lessons learned. The biggest takeaways I have for this project is that everything takes time and often more time than you think it will. I learned that in the future I should budget time for software and hardware malfunctions. I had quite a few challenges working on a used laptop this semester, some of which were user error, others that had to do with my computer's memory capacity, and still others that involved lengthy problems migrating my SJSU Microsoft 365's authorization to a new device. In hindsight, I realized that I should have also more thoroughly tested the software I used, Camtasia by TechSmith. If I had, I might have realized much sooner that the trial version of the software publishes the video with a large, distracting watermark on it. As it was, I didn't have enough time to find and learn a new video editing software before the project was due. That said, the audio and video editing functions in Camtasia are excellent, as are their video tutorials for people learning the software. One of these tutorials made me aware of the usefulness of a parallel script, a script which has text in one column and a second column detailing which actions are performed on the screen. This technique was very useful while recording audio and video for my presentation, as was their suggestion to first record the presentation in multiple audio segments and then build in the slides and screencasts to match the audio afterwards. Most importantly, I learned that it takes time and effort to be able to identify useful learning objectives, to create a concise lesson plan, and to find and integrate open source graphics. In future projects, I will be sure to focus my learning objectives earlier and to allow more time to consider how these objectives could be realized for people with multiple learning styles. Well, that's it. Thank you everyone for taking time to learn with me this semester. Best of luck to you in all of your studies.